That's what we do. So our piece of the pie that we got was to ground process the vehicle and launch it. So we'll get into that in a little bit in a minute when I start talking about some of the other stuff. But there's more room on this wall. We have lots more room for plaques. We like to launch rockets, that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to get into something that's a little more serious. There's 4 missiles up here that do not have landing units. And I have to cover that because everything we do here is to ensure the crew and the safety of the crew, the vehicle, and the people that work out here. 2 of them were by design. One was Ares 1X and one was Skylab. So the landing, I assure you, gravity still works, and they did come down, and they are not up there anymore. But they weren't planned landings. 2 of them are failures, Columbia and Challenger. So when I say the word failure, I want you to understand that a failure, the way that NASA works thing, is not a single failure. It's a combination of failures. So when you look at things that have happened, we are incredibly, I'm going to use the word, I'd like to use the word detail, but I'm going to go a little further than that. I mean, we're very, we're very uptight about how we design stuff. We look at things, we design it. We review those designs. We have ways with 60, 30, 90% design reviews. There's a process that we go through to design it. We look at how that thing functions, then we start looking at what happens when it fails. We look at the risk of the failure, what's the consequence of that. Then we redesign and add in either robustness or redundancy. More of something or stronger, or adding more adds complexity to it. So we look at that, and then when we're all done with that, then we look at things that we haven't thought of, and we combine it with other things and how they interact. So when you hear the term, we had a failure, in both cases, not only did we have something go wrong, but it was multiple things that added up on that day to be a bad day. Additionally, usually it works into something that we didn't, I want to say we didn't understand it as well, but we didn't know. I mean, it's like, we didn't know that circumstance could come about. We didn't think it was, from our best engineering skills. So when we talk about these things, realize that we have done redundancy and all this stuff. There's some hold down bolts on each of the 2 solid rocket motors. There's 4 of them. How big are they, Charlie? How big are those hold down bolts? Can you get us one? Can we get us one?